here for the next 7 days. That might have been the scariest thing I've ever done. First things first, we gotta get really far away from where we rappelled down.
Why?
If it storms, this entire area could flash flood, fill up like an ocean, and potentially drown us all. Which is why we're going deep into the cave to set up base camp.
Bro, this is just wicked. Dude, this is like a different world.
This cave entrance may be beautiful, but looks can be deceiving. We didn't know it yet, but the next 7 days will by far be the hardest of our entire lives. It's gonna get dark in a couple hours. If we don't have a camp, we're screwed, okay?
You have any idea where you're going?
We're just looking for flat ground to set up camp. Upon entering the mouth of the cave, we stumbled upon an area with high enough elevation to protect us from any flash flooding, meaning that it was perfect for camp.
Perfect is a crazy word.
Good enough is what I would use.
Good enough for camp. We spent the rest of day one grabbing our supplies that we were dropped with.
Each one of these bags weighs like 80 pounds.
And as you can see by the footage, we spent around 4 hours.
This is very hard to traverse.
Getting all of it back up to our base camp. All right, we got some lights on in here. Our supplies are finally at our home base. And if you point the camera over there, you'll see it's pitch black. It took all day. And so we set up the bare minimum for camping ground. We drilled holes to hang up some ropes. Grab these, pull yourself up. Looks like the ropes will be able to support hammocks. And with the help of our survival guide Joel, we hung our hammocks. This thin rope is what holds up my hammock. Yep. Ate some dinner and prepared for a very cold day one.
Not gonna lie, this hammock is way more comfortable than I thought it would be. Hey.
Oh god.
Why is my head so big, bro?
This part of the cave is 2.5 kilometers deep, and we're basically camping at the entrance. Tomorrow, we have a lot of exploring. How'd you guys sleep?
Horribly.
I didn't. It's a very perplexing environment. The cave's constantly dripping water on us from a pump, so we put a tarp over us. But even still, water's dripping into our hammocks.
Yep, let's make our shelter actually good.
I say we hit up these tarps so we save time while we're sleeping.
That's literally genius.
I'm not just a YouTuber, okay?
My hammock gets right here. Are we serious right now? This is where I just got out of bed.
And we didn't realize it at the time, but this hole is almost 40 feet deep. So while Sean and I got started on the super tarp, Matt and Carl went to see how dangerous this hole was for themselves.
You see my hammock there? That's where I slept. Now look at this.
And because everything looks the same, it's probably pretty hard to follow us in this cave. On this map, you can see our home base and how far they're moving away from it.
It's been real rough. This is crazy.
While we're randomly exploring, me and Sean actually have to work on the camp.
Why is there a sleeping bag over here?
Because it smells like pee. Yep, lesson number 1, don't bring your sleeping bags.
Why did we bring sleeping bags? Why did we not just buy sleeping bags? Didn't tie the tarps together to create one mega tarp? Don't mind me just trusting this rope with my life. Meanwhile, Mac and Carl were still in a hole. Oh my god. And eventually, they finally made it to the bottom. We're supposed to be working on camp.
We just want to show how dangerous camp was.
Just don't fall. It's a skill issue.
Oh, okay.
Even though they should have been on their way back. Carl and Mac insisted on seeing how deep they could go.
Bro, this is just so crazy. You think you can make it through there?
Little do these two know, this river actually runs throughout the entire cave, which means we'll be spending some time.
Oh, they are. Tell me you guys cooked.
Oh, we cooked. That's right. A new home, am I right?
Let's go.
We now have a roof. Look at this. And we moved the fire pit to this little cove we found. What do you think? It's warmer. It's cozy. These rocks trap the heat here and block the pee from the rocks above. It's not pee. What do I call it? I don't know. Maybe rain or something. It's not rain. It's rock. Wait, look it up. Do you see clouds? No, you see rocks. It's not rain.
Rock pee.
Rock pee.
Rock pee, fine.
All right, it's rock pee. And after a much drier night of sleep, we decided to have Joel, our survival expert, help us get all the way to the end of the cave. Let's see how deep in the cave we can make it. Now, keep in mind, we are still at the beginning of this massive cave, and our goal is to make it all the way through it without dying of thirst. Oh my gosh, that's kind of steep.
Are you 18 up? Yeah.
We're going deep in the cave.
Alright, boys, suck it guts.
Where things get tight. I don't actually think I'm gonna fit. The interesting part about cave exploration is 1 second you're barely fitting through cracks in the rocks.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
And then the next, you're in a massive chamber so big that in order to see it all, we've had to do this. Oh my god, I can actually see now. This is awesome. This thing's bright. Well, look at how cool this is. It's so bright. Oh no! In hindsight, we probably didn't use that the most effectively. Lead away. And so we continued on.
Feel free to you guys handle this one. Yeah, you can sort of swing float around into this one.
Like this?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, the best camping guide ever. No one's died yet.
Alright guys, this is where things get interesting.
What is this? So from this point on, wetsuits. We got the first one. Yesterday, Mac and Carl were joking about doing this. But the rest of this cave adventure takes place in a freezing grid. Wetsuits are the only way to not get hypothermia.
Why are we doing this?
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So in order to get to the end of the cave, we have to hop in this river and find the remnants through this tiny hole in the rock and carefully swim our way through it.
We'll take it behind you a little bit.
Alright, I'm getting in the river. Oh, the wall around the river. Oh!
You got it, Jimmy.
I don't know if I fit, Jimmy. What's crazy about doing this is when you're completely submerged in freezing cold water, gripping onto the rocks becomes incredibly hard. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Alright, let's go! Even though this obstacle was difficult, it's nothing compared to what's up ahead. Hey, boys, we're now 10% done! Which means we've only scratched the surface of this expedition, and we still have over 2 kilometers remaining to reach the end.
As you can see, it rains in this cave 24/7, so I made a chill spot for us to hang out in and not be wet. I wonder what it would look like if I wasn't here to build this. Pretty sure they'd just be sleeping in a pile on old rock.
Why is this so difficult? The worst part is, every inch we go this way, if an inch we gotta go that way, it's not the cave. Our next obstacle may be out of the water, but that doesn't make it any easier to get through. I know I have the spider, I was a spider. That means it's probably not us. I hate my friends. This cave is like a Mr. Beast video. The further you go, the harder it gets. Just straight up, if we didn't have Joel, I'd be dead. And after 3 hours, Joel has bad news for us.
It's too high, and we're taking too long. We're gonna have to turn around today to fix again.
I disagree. You can't disagree with the safety expert. I disagree. No, we can't really disagree. It turns out we wasted way too much time swimming and playing with flares to the point where we now have to restart and attempt this mission another day.
What'd you do while we were gone?
Oh, nobody gets wet now?
I didn't even know we had flights.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Exactly, we eliminated 20% through the cave today. But mark my words, we will go the distance in a future day.
That's not bad.
We might rest on day 4, and then on day 5, try to go all the way to the end of the cave and see what's there. Day 3 was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. After a third miserable night in the cave, the next morning we only had one thing in mind.
A hot shower would literally save my life right now.
Oh, showering would be awesome.
I haven't showered in 4 days.
As you can imagine, showering inside a cave isn't easy. We had to hike all the way back to where we rappelled in to safely reach the riverbed.
Oh my god! You're my brain. I've never felt my brain like this.
My forehead is frostbite. Let's use the drone to dry our heads off.
Oh, brother, stop.
It's actually working. Yeah, it is working.
Who needs a hair dryer when you have a drone?
And after we dried off, we sat down with Joel to plan our journey. What is this, Joel?
This is the length of the cave. Last time we had to stop using the fast water for the reason of the slowing, so we might just get a window to reach the by tomorrow.
This is want to be wild.
First, we'll need to pass some of those same remnants from yesterday, dive off massive cliffs and avoid jagged rocks, and if we can make it past all that, we will finally make it to the beautiful glowing chamber.
Well, tell us what that looks like. I want us to be surprised.
You think we're gonna make it?
Now let's not play that game, we're all going to make it.
Tomorrow's plan is thoroughly mapped out. We rested up and made feastable s'mores to regain our energy. Everyone, cheers. Oh, Joel's about to have a feastable s'more. All right, Joel, be honest. Joel approves? So great. Why didn't we work this straws out earlier? We just got like 10 times more fun. Guys, for real, if you've never tried s'mores with feastables, you're really missing out. Tomorrow, we're gonna explore the entire cave. We'll see you guys then. So we tried to save as much as we could and prepare for tomorrow's journey to the end of the cave. We're about to embark on the most dangerous journeys of my life. Because of our experience from day 3, focusing less on filming, we were able to make progress way faster. That's what it's called.
By the other day, right?
And to ensure our best chance of survival, in addition to Joel, we brought another survival expert.
We had to stop on day 3. How we doing?
Get inside. Behind us is pitch black. Where do we go?
This area gets narrower. Current strong, so we're gonna use the walls and go find our way along.
It's a rock. It's a couple of good rocks around the corner.
Get it in.
My feet aren't touching the ground right now.
Because we couldn't reach the ground, this meant that if we let go now, we could get swept away by the strong current directly beneath us.
I can't even see where I'm going. You got it. Get yourself in there. I got here.
This would be the most insane thing we've ever done. We are much deeper in the cave than we've ever been, and we're now approaching our first series of.
Basically, the water's recirculating, so if you fall in, it takes you to the bottom, and then keeps you there.
If we fall, we would die.
Okay, so death is on the table.
This is just not what I thought I was signing up for.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Caving is a lot harder than I thought.
You can tell how strong this river is because it created this entire cave.
And fun fact, we're not as strong as a cave.
I'm barely as strong as a human.
Well, fortunately for us, rather than correlating this expedition, we got the literal Avenger Joel. And just to prove how much of an expert he is, this man literally flexed on us by jumping off a cliff. Oh my god.
Crazy. Surely one of you got the cave?
I'm crazy.
No shot, you want to do that?
What are you talking about? I'm doing it right now, baby. Let's go.
Let's be back.
Everything goes. This ain't that scary for me. 3, 2. No, we gotta keep going or we won't hit the end.
Oh my god. We go down straight, why are we always fighting the current?
I might just start drifting away. I might just give it up.
Sharp rocks underneath the water, we cannot see them, so watch your step.
Get deep again. I need to put my feet up. And if the sharp rocks weren't enough of a challenge, it seems like with every step we took, I can't see anything. This is terrifying. The cave became darker, tighter, and ruthless enough that we began to question if we could even get to the finish line.
Awesome. This cave is about to get a lot harder, and I have something I need to show all of you. Joel, can I see your bag? Thank you. You know what you've been carrying?
What have I been carrying?
The brand new Mr. Beast Lab Swarm.
I'll be honest, guys. As you can see, because of what I've been going through for the past 5 hours, I'm clearly in no shape to tell you about this right now. And so, a month after we filmed this, I built an entire cave set. Back to base camp.
It's almost day 6. They're not back. I'm exhausted. I don't know if those 6 hours were going to be flat so long.
The trip back is way easier. We're just floating with the current. Now, because you guys are missing the trip, we're going to expedite the way back. But seriously, this whole journey took so long, we crossed into day 6 before reaching camp.
Guys, I'm starting to get worried. Day 6, let's go.
All we had energy to do was stop by the fire and finally eat some food. That was a very adventurous day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or later today. It is day 6. Or maybe today. I don't know. Despite being physically obliterated from our excruciatingly long hike, no matter what I did, I was really struggling to fall asleep. I spent 7 days in solitary confinement, 7 days in real life, 7 days on raft. And I'm gonna be honest, I think this is harder than all those. You're constantly soggy and cold. I just keep hitting my body on these hard rocks and it hurts. 90% of the time, this game is miserable. Between me and you. That's cool. It's nice. There are moments of fun. We're conquering raft is 300 feet underground. Me and the boys laughing in our hammocks. All the misery is worth it. Because when you're confronted, this wet, cold, rocky, miserable cave can easily transform into the most beautiful trip of our lives. We cannot leave until everything is picked up. And when I say everything, I mean everything. And after our journey back to the mouth of the cave,
Oh, it looks so good up there.
we have one more surprise for Joel.
And before we head out, Joel, as a show of gratitude, we got you 50,000 New Zealand dollars. So it's 10 grand for every human you didn't let die.
Oh gosh, thanks so much, Joe.
We love you, Joel.
Yeah, we